deployment at standard altitude.
Endurance copy.
So there's our first view of Dragon Endurance making its re-entry to planet Earth.
6 months in space. And this is the first time that these crew members have been in Earth's atmosphere in that time. As you just heard, we're standing by for drogue parachute deploy, so those 2 drogue chutes. The crew members will probably feel a little bit of a jolt as those deploy, but that's why they are strapped into their seats safely, those custom fitted seats. And after the drogues deploy, it'll slow the capsule to about 350 miles per hour before we see the 4 main parachutes deploy and slow it down to about 15 at the point it'll splash down in the ocean off the coast of Tampa.
Yeah, now right now, or it may have already happened, the seats that the crew members are in actually automatically rotate 26 degrees in order to keep the crew within the acceptable G limits for entry and landing. As I mentioned before, if we didn't have these drogue chutes, which they deploy around 18,000 feet, so we're expecting to see those pop out any moment, without those drogue chutes, we would have to make...
Dragon SpaceX, brace for drogue window.
So without these drogue chutes, we'd have to make the main parachutes 3 times stronger and heavier. Expecting those drogues to deploy any moment.
And of course, those drogues deploy automatically, but if needed, the crew can deploy them manually. They have a hardline button in the capsule. It's beneath their display where they monitor the mission.
And of course, after the drogue chutes deploy, we'll see those main parachutes, which help to further decelerate the vehicle and allow it to make a soft landing there in the Gulf of Mexico.
Great image of those drogues deploying.
All right, looks like we have 2 healthy drogues there.
And the
Endurance is visual on 2 drogues.
Copy, we see the same. Descent rate nominal.
and if you noticed, as those drogues were deploying, the drogues didn't open up to that full size you saw all the way at first. It's called reefing. They open up more slowly so that it's not as big of a jolt to the capsule and to the parachute system. And again, these will help slow the capsule to 350 miles per hour, which still seems fast, but compared to 17,500.
There we can see the deployment of those main parachutes. The vehicle's velocity is about 119 miles per hour.
Yeah, in SpaceX Dragon, we see 4 chutes, and we could distinctly feel the 2 disc reefs. It looks like final descent rates.
Yeah, that reefing action that you just mentioned playing out right in front of us.
And Raja, we see the same.
Excellent views here. 4 main parachutes. These are the last big physical change we'll see for Dragon as it continues its descent. It will slow the capsule down to about 15 miles per hour before splashing down. And teams are in position. They're moving their way closer to where the Dragon will splash down. Again, we'll have some fast boats that will approach the capsule first, ensure it's safe for the recovery ship to approach. And within an hour of these crew members splashing down on Earth, we expect to see them getting out of the capsule.
Copy 800.
Now, for those that might not be familiar with Dragon itself, over the lifespan of the Dragon program, we've had great success with water landing, which is what we are attempting today. We've had with 25 successful splashdowns, and they're...
Copy 600.
We do that water landing because it's simpler, therefore more reliable, provides more margin against unlikely parachute issues. Now, we did have to learn how to make Dragon waterproof, but once you do that, it's very much a rinse, review, reuse type process.
And splashing down is not necessarily a new technique.
400 meters.
Copy, 400.
Only 400 meters, so getting closer and closer back to planet Earth. But splashing down is also how the Apollo astronauts returned to Earth.
Absolutely.
So this capsule is not dissimilar to this design works very well, I should say. The capsule design when it comes to ablating heat as well as protecting crew members. And a very smooth ride home so far for our astronauts.
200 meters, bracing.
Copy, 200 and bracing.
The teams are about 3 nautical miles away from the splashdown site, so it's going to take them a little bit of time to get there in terms of the large vessel, but there is a fast boat, as we call it, that will be able to get to the capsule very, very quickly, as we will see here in just a couple of moments. Once again, all right, as you can see there on your screen,
Splashdown.
Dragon Endurance.
Very cool.
During
Endurance, we copy, we see the same, and main attack.
Crew 3 crew has splashed down in
Pretty
the
cool,
Gulf of
huh?
Mexico, off the coast of Florida.
Great footage from SpaceX. Unbelievable. Very nice. Very
The
nice.
entire SpaceX team, welcome home.
Full HD. Unbelievable.
It's been an absolute honor to support you on your mission.
What was weird is NASA was just had the same stream, but they downgraded the resolution to 720p for some reason. Don't understand that. But great look. It's all grainy because it's at nighttime and it's an infrared camera. So it was like, why not have the best picture possible if it's already going to be kind of grainy and pixelated looking just because of the infrared? Holy crap.
Appreciate the words.
Why is it black and white? Yeah, that's the infrared. So
As you can see on your screen,
that's
we have
the white hot. That's why it looked white hot coming down. It's kind of warm right now.
for splashdown of the Dragon
That's the heat of the
spacecraft.
capsule you're
Dragon
seeing there.
Endurance has returned home, and NASA
Very
astronauts
cool.
Raja, Tom,
I don't know, man. It's just another,
back on Earth
yet another great
after
week of
a
stuff
23 and a
in the
half
world of
hour
space.
return journey from space.
I
Now, as
think
mentioned
it's pretty
before,
cool.
The SpaceX recovery ship and team has been waiting for Dragon splashdown.
Very good, very good. And hello, Blind Bat. How are you doing, ma'am? Hope you're enjoying your Saturday. It's gotten a little cool down here, and a little nippy today, a little chilly. It should be a nice weekend. Little reminder for everybody: don't forget your mamas tomorrow. So what are we doing today? We're just doing STO stuff, man. We're just going to chill and hang out and kind of do what we did last week. Dailies, do our weekly stuff, or, daily stuff. I need to be looking into upgrading a weapon stuff for the church here. Maybe we'll do a little bit out on the air. If we got time, maybe we'll check out a little video toward the end of the stream, that kind of thing. Kentucky Derby. Oh, yeah. I can't remember the last time I watched a horse race, though. We have a horse race down here. That's a fairly popular event. What the hell is it even called? I can't even remember what it's called. Oh, man. Beaumont? That's not the Belmont. That's somewhere else. That's somewhere more famous. What the hell is that thing called? The Iroquois Steeplechase, I think. Maybe that's it. Something like that. We have like a thing. We have a thing. They do a thing every year, and people dress up for it and all that good stuff, as they do. I think it's just called the Steeplechase, and they Iroquois Steeplechase. I don't know if it's a sponsor or if it's a location. I don't even know where it's, what track it's at. I think maybe it's just the Steeplechase Grandstands is where it's at. Oh, we have two. Wait, what? Iroquois Steeplechase is here, and then Steeplechase Grandstands is way up there. What the hell? I don't even know anymore. I don't know. Oh, that might just be the location for it than the actual where they race it as up here. Yeah. Which would make sense. Yeah. You can't see what I'm looking at. I'm looking at a map. Let's get STO fired up and going. 657 is the time. I'll let you know who wins. Thank you very much. So that's going to be what, another 2 hours, a little less than 2 hours now until go time. Should we even look at the news for STO? I feel like there's plenty of other news sources that would give it better justice. I don't know. We might look at it a little bit. Come on, load up. Thank you. You know what? Let's go back to the OG. Where's the old one at? Where's the main one at? Did I get? Oh, it's that one. Derp. All right. Also, I think there is I don't know when it's starting. I think there's a recruit event for whatever the main faction, whatever they call that event. I think so. I think that's what it is. Coming soon. I don't know when it is. That's why I don't do the news. I don't know the news. Also, don't forget Sunday's. Yes, that's what I was mentioning it earlier. All right, let's see here. Oh, we're just hanging out. Why am I here? I haven't been on ESD in a while. I forgot I was here. All right, let's check something super quick. Let's hit the Z store. Actually, let's see. Events. We got this thing going on that I haven't touched on at all, and I need to before the weekend's over. We got the Galactic Red Alert going on. What else we got? That's it right now. I know we got more episodes coming for this pretty soon. I think the redo of the TFO in already. I think it is. Of Assault on Terek Nor. I think they renamed it or whatever, or is that coming when they come out with the two new? There's like a Blue Shift and something else coming out. A couple more new episodes. A lot of stuff coming. I presume when this event is over. When does this one end? Well, they've done overlaps though, so I don't know. I can't say that for sure. This one's got 2 days left. Oh, and I'm gonna have to buy out like the last day or two. I've slipped up. I was being so good in getting it all done. Let's just knock that out super quick and get it over with. Beep boop. That won't take but a second. I'm sure everybody's doing it left and right. There we go. All right, here we go. Oh boy, look at that thing. Excuse me, pardon me. The read. Wow, that hurt even though I had brace for impact though. Holy crap. Felt that. Oh, did we all go to the same place? Oh my god. It's just gonna make it take forever to get things done.
You will get selected.
There's 2 out of 4. As soon as I get somewhere, there's somebody will get 3 or 4 out of 4, and then I'll be like a mile away from V'ger, which is what always happens. That's 3 out of 4. Can we take out this cube too and make it 4 out of 4 super quick? And they're all here. We're all here then at that point. All right, here comes V'ger. Or V'ger. Where's it at? Oh, there she is. It's not that far away. Oh, I need to take some damage so I can get some shield repair in. Oops. Let me just get on in there. Shoot me! Give me that threat detection. Hit me! Take my shields down! Oh, why's my power in my engines? Terrible. Oh, get in there, get in there. Get in there before it blows. Weak. Couldn't even get my shield damage stuff done. Alright, what do we need? We need probably competitive, because we're probably gonna need to use those soon. Yeah, let's just go do competitive anyway. We're probably gonna need extra marks in there to get some stuff. Very good. Alright. So that's done for the day. Check. Let's see. Get all this other stuff out the way. How far away are we from this? So we're basically at 210,000. We need 250. We need 40,000 more. So 8 more days. And that'll be done. That's good. At the very least 8 days. If I just do dailies, probably I can get it done in 8 days. Though sprinkle in some hourlies, it might get done in 7. Ooh. Maybe another day behind on that one. I'm getting close to having all these being tier 6. That's good. That's cool. Ooh, this one's getting close. Only a few more days for this one. Very good. Very good. And what about 5 or 6 days for this one? We're getting there. We're almost there. These are the last few. And when I started playing again a couple months ago, or whenever it was, when was that? February? It's taken me this long. I think I was like I was already tier 5 on Omega and like 4 and like 2 or 3 other things. And like since then, I've gotten everything else maxed out. So that's cool. Grab that. This is way too much of a slog. Way too much of a slog to max these things out. I've decided to employ the credit snowball method on getting these done. Let's work on the ones that have the least amount of debt left on them. And then we can focus. We'll just focus until they're all done. It's going to be a while of those. Admirality's done. I need to finish off. We finished off trade, so I've got to finish off colonial and recruitment. Recruitment's probably the most difficult one to do. I probably need to do some reading on how to if there's any big XP recruitment missions for duty officers. I've been kind of not caring about it though lately, so we'll get it done at some point in the future. All right, we got all this stuff to sort through. We can salvage that bad boy right now. Gone. Thank you very much. And let's get this stuff out of the way so it can go to the top up there where I like it. All right, let's do a little gamble. What's in the boxes? What's in the box? No perps, all blues. I don't think I need anything out of these things anymore anyway. And I don't know if I'll ever even use these things, but we do them, we save them nonetheless. Superman's here, everybody. It's Josh. Josh, where do you even get a cape like that? There's capes in this game? Wait, hold on a minute. I'm gonna look. How do you even put this costume together? What even pieces are these? I don't even know what that is. Oh, it's some kind of weird. Oh, that's cool. I wonder what is that? And I didn't even know the capes were even in this game. I didn't know they were a thing. Props. Let's store these things and go sell all this other crap off. Burp, burp. Commando, what's up, man? How you doing? All right. Okie dokie. Now, oh yeah, I got a present. Let me go get my mail. Somebody with a lot of time in their hands sent me some stuff. Oh, wait a minute. We sold something. What did we sell? We sold one of those phaser emitters. For how much? 13? 2, 3. I don't remember how much. I can't. Jesus Christ. I can't even read the zeros. 2, 3. 1, 2. Use commas for God's sake. Like a sophisticated, educated person, not this savagery with lack of commas. That's 13 million. Hot dang. Sweet. I never in my. It's taken me 12 years. I finally broke 100 million. I know people have multiples and multiples of billions, tens, hundreds of billions of credits. Crazy. Fun. Oh boy, he's been busy. Holy crap. What does this say? Oh, the sales expired. Let's take these. Get them out of here. We'll just go post them up again. I'm going to sell these bad boys before too long. I don't want them. We're going to sell them. I mean, there's India. Who cares about these things? Okay. All right, let's see what goodies we got. What goodies did we get? Which one came in first? Bottom up, right? Do it this way. Wait, what? Sale exchange. Oh, I deleted that. Okay. Oh, I just hit delete, I think. I didn't hit delete selected. Wow! He got full sets, bro? Oh, I didn't realize that's what he meant when he said he was just sending me. I thought he was going to... Wow. My man. Look at this guy. Holy shnikes. Sheesh. We got us a Polaron split beam. All these split beams? These are the split beam sets. Dude. I guess he got tired of watching me be trash on the ground. Thank you. Thank you. Durzan, by the way. Much appreciated. Let me take these items. Happy to take that. So these are okay. All right. So these are my split beams. So my stuff, so this is the different energy weapons I have for the crew and me. So when we cycle through dailies and endeavors and stuff. So the bottom two things usually is my dual blasters that I like for expose, and then a triple beam or something to do the exploit with. So let's shift everything up a notch, or a couple of notches here. Actually, we'll shift everything up a notch just to create some separation here, so I can do some housekeeping and keep things nice and, well, it's going to be hard not to see the gold. I like gold. Okay. This is the Polaron set. So that one goes there, and then we'll throw this one at the top of the pile. Very good. This is the anti-proton, which is this right here, I think. Yep. Throw that at the top of the pile. Put that one there. Tetrion. Oh yeah, that's this thing. It was an auto-op. I didn't have an exploit. So I can give this to one of the crew, right? That'll be awesome. I like having the crew decked out in all exposed stuff, and that way I can just zip them all up with the split beams. Phaser split beam. I think I'm rocking the phaser stuff on me right now. I am. I usually don't keep usually I just, whatever we have is the one row. I probably should make myself a row there. We'll just pretend there's a row there, and we'll put that over here. Yeah. And then a disruptor, which is right there. Wait, what? No plasma? What kind of bullshit gifts are these? No plasma? Tarzan. What an a-hole. There probably is some a-hole that would say some crap like that in there. Oh, there it is. Oh, wait a minute. It's the plasma wide beam. Oh, he's using it for an exploit. Oh, crap. Wait, a wide beam for exploit instead of a triple beam? Wow. Oh, first batch plasma. So this was meant to be in this email. Thank you, good sir. Holy crap, man. Showering with gifts. I'm one of those filthy streamers who gets gifts for streaming. That's terrible. I have mocked those people my entire life watching streams. Absolutely disgusting. Streamer charity. Oh man. Look, I didn't ask for these things. They were made and offered. What am I gonna do? Thank you, Durs. You're awesome, dude. We've already communicated in the background, in the DMs, in the Discord, and this is the exposed set, probably. Wait, what? Did I get these all twice? Hold up. Wait, I got two set? Wait, what? Wait, what? Did he accidentally send me a set that was meant for somebody else? Ooh, let me see. Ooh. No one gives me gold loot. Look, man. Look. Okay. Look, other than these are my first Mark 15 items ever. I've played this game since before launch, since beta. These are my first ever Mark 15 items. And I had to got them. They had to be given. Find you an oiler, man. You need you an oiler in your life. Find an oiler. Let me hit him up. Is he online right now? Bro. Let me see. What did his DM say? Batch 1 of 2 mailed. He sent me 2 different batches. Oh, wait a minute. He explained. Gonna send 2 of each kind because that makes ground damage endeavors easier. You can put 2 weapons of the proper flavor in the hands of 2 boffs and just park in a proper place in both BZ and VOF BZ or Battlezone, yeah, or Nimbus. Then you can like do your RPG thing on Red Dead server while also competing. What? I'm not even doing the. Oh, he sent he copy pasted me a conversation he sent to somebody else. That's what he said. Copy pasting me what I told this other person. Okay. Okay, so basically I should just give the Doffs these things, or the Boffs I should say, and I could just sit there and chill and they'll handle it all. So you could just idle, you could just straight up idle like that. I like to be involved. Okay. All right. So I need to make myself a proper, decent dual phaser thing. And I like that he got me the modern one, because I like them to be tactical looking, but the fact that only the tactical stuff is like in the 23rd century, 22nd century, whatever Discovery era stuff it feels like. Or I like it to be what is the stuff for the time frame that we're in, right? Give me the 2409 equipment. So that's cool. Let me grab this stuff. Yep. And I grab that. Darzan, appreciate it, bro. If you see this, much appreciated. I'll make sure I'll thank you on stream on the radio as well. I don't know if I've ever caught Darzan in these PRO streams, these Twitch streams before. But that's, look at that gold. It's like my Scrooge McDuck suddenly. Holy crap. Much appreciated. Way too nice, good sir. Way too nice. Holy crap. Thank you, good sir. Oh, let's go up to the exchange. Do a little daily jog in. Hey, it's 7 of 9, everybody. Just straight up make 7 of 9. Yamak? Yamak? What is this guy eyeballing people with his patch? Get out of here. Hey, it's Superman again. Let's go. I just realized this title was Kryptonian, not like with a K, but with a C. Cryptic Studio. That's good. I use ENT Era Mako rifle. Yeah, that's probably a good one too. I don't like I use them because when they look good, I don't know like the beams that much. I like the beams that are like solid phaser beams. Like, why did we stop doing that? That was what set Star Trek apart from other space things. They didn't go pew pew. They went pew, like shot things with a solid beam of light. You know, they didn't somehow send out bullets of light. That's the thing. I never liked that. I don't like the bullets of light thing. All right, let's see if we can sell these things. We're gonna sell these things sooner or later. All right. Oh yeah, they're never in the market for what's here, and they're Mark 12s though. Oh wow. So this one, oh, 200K? What? No. I'm not selling it for less than $1 million. Look at these guys. These guys are selling their stuff for 200 or 20 million. Why can't I? Why can't I sell them for that much? look at this. I'm going to put this on the market for... Is this the one? Yeah. I'm going to put this on the market for... We'll go down to 10 mil. It's going to look like a bargain compared to those 200 millions, right? It's going to look like an absolute bargain. I have no idea if like the cost is jacking up because of whatever these extra attributes are. I don't know if these attributes, what the going rate are for things like that, but I ain't got time to research it either. All right, let's see here. Oop. Delta phaser rifle looks great also. The Delta phaser rifle. I have to look into that. Because I've got the tactical crew. They're all decked up. Their uniforms are even different. Like Grohl and Winnie and Ray. He's not Ray. Ray's son, Aaron, combat medic, and then Thyril, the old Andorian guy. He's actually enlisted. He's not commissioned. I've got tactical gear for them. They're like they're my ground crew. They're my dedicated ground crew. Except I don't put them in the ground crew default because this is what shows up on the splash screen. I want my bridge crew on the splash screen. So many quality of life things they could put into this game. That's cool that your just away team maybe either have a selection here's like which one is for the splash screen, or that, or just say, I don't know. There should be some way of designating that. At any rate, what was I doing? Oh yeah, let's find out. This one, somebody actually has this one. They're trying to only sell it for less than 10,000. You gotta aim higher than that, my son. You're never gonna corner their market like a good oligarch with that kind of thinking. Okay, we're up in the millions here. We're up in the millions. What is just a plain old... Show me everything. What's the highest for anything that's a Mark 12? See, look. See, these people are aiming. They're shooting for the stars. When these are all gone, these people are going to get desperate, and they'll pay the money. Everybody has billions out there. People just, they have so much money these days. So the prices should go up. Just natural. That's just the way it works. All right, 10 million for that one too. It's probably not going to sell. We'll just keep at it. Delta Rep rifle. Oh, so that's something I can like get out of the Delta Rep, huh? Hold up, let me look. Delta Rep rifle. Oh, these things? These stick-looking things? Or this thing? Probably this thing is compression phaser rifle. Is that what you're talking about? It does look kind of cool. Who's that put? What rifle is that supposed to be modeled after? Like some Delta Quadrant people? I wish you could right-click on these to see what they look like. Could probably just Google it. See what it looks like. Delta Alliance reputation, compressor, and phaser rifle. Oop, we don't want that. Held a message. Uh-oh. Oh my God, Hick. It's like I haven't listened to you in ages. We'll allow that. Hello, Math 79. You haven't listened to me in ages. Well, then you're gonna have to, what name would I know you under? I don't think it's Math. Who are you? What was wrong? Oh, Twitch thinks my name's a pejorative. You can't use my name. It's just, you know, welcome to 2022, man. It's like, well, wait a minute. Hillbillies are a race of people apparently now. So you can't use pejoratives of any kind. I I don't consider it a pejorative. So that makes it okay as far as I'm going. An STO, let me think. I haven't played in ages. Oh, what? We used to... Wait. You listened to me when you were in STO. Okay, cool. Oh, Nori? Dude, I'm sorry. It's not ringing a bell. I hate to say that. But I appreciate you, man. Good to see you back. Always good to... Always like... Especially when you like... coming back to STO after not playing for a while. And I'll get messages. That's one of the reasons I stay anonymous in the game. It's like I'll get messages from people, just PMs like, "Hey, how you doing?" Like, I just don't. I'm sorry, my memory is bad, and it's been 5 years, and I just don't. There's a lot of people I just can't remember. I mean, I probably didn't interact with them directly enough or whatever, and so it just didn't. I don't have a wrinkle. I don't have a groove in my brain for that. With New Trek, I haven't touched STO. Yeah. Man, I can understand why. Strange New Worlds, though. I watched it Thursday. If only just tell us. I would actually, if they came out and said, I wouldn't feel the same with Picard or Discovery. If they came out and said, "Oh yeah, we're not really," I would be happy that they said they weren't part of the Prime timeline, because I don't think they are anyway. But if they actually came out and admitted they've rebooted, like they were just rebooting and this is a whole other thing and you can enjoy it separately, they still wouldn't be good as far as I'm concerned. Strange New Worlds, I got some minor, very minor problems with it. But I would be more than happy if they said, "Hey, we're rebooting the Star Trek universe, and this is our jumping off point. This is our new jumping off point." I would be more than happy if that was the case. Yeah, there's that. Atmos is around. It's always good. Love it when people come back, man. Always love it when people come back. And what's up, Addo? What's up, man? Let's see here. I was looking up this rifle. I wanted to see what it looked like, because I hate that there's no pictures of this stuff. So Star Trek Online, the Delta Alliance, Reputation, Compression Phaser Rifle. Oh, it's the one that Janeway used. So people on Voyager used it. Yeah, I can see that now. What's it look like in game? Nobody's taking a picture of this thing in game? Get out of here. Look, I think, and one of the great things that I've loved about coming back to STO is that the space Barbie aspect of everything is just taken over. I was like, can we just embrace that, please, and just show me all these things? Like, play it like they do it on so many other things, like costume pieces. Let me right click on this and see what it looks like. Give me a preview window of what it looks like, for God's sake. How is the Patton refit going? Ooh, well, the Patton's not getting a refit. It's the Churchill, and I haven't done squat with it. I got to finish that up this weekend. I don't know if I want to subject the stream to watching me stumble my way through trying to refit things and upgrade stuff. There's some cool costume pieces for the Delta armor. The Delta armor looks pretty cool, but there's no pictures of the stupid rifle. I guess it looks like what it looks like, and I think the thumbnail's enough. No, that's fine. Whatever. All right. Go for it. It's the fun stuff. Another thing, the reason I'm not ready to do it is because I've never actually settled on the weapons. Because I'm trying to go for like a quasi or like a mostly, cannon at least looking build. So I'm trying to pick phasers that are like solid and they're orange and all that good stuff, and not pew pew lasers and cannons and all that stuff. So for a sovereign, but I really should be doing something about it, because this is how often do these weekends come up, and I've kind of squandered it. I was hoping to be ready like as soon as this weekend hit, whenever this upgrade thing happened, because I kept hearing about it. I was going to have it all mapped out and be ready to go, and then day one I was like, I can get this done. I've not done a good job. Oh wait a minute, it's over here. It's where I need to go. Get out of my way. I'm an admiral. It's the Churchill. It's this bad boy. So I've got to find, I've got some stuff I've been holding on to, right? I got this box down here that's got Terran agony phasers in it. And I've got 8 of them, which I think I'm going to go with agony phasers. I don't like the fact that they're called agony phasers and they're from the Terran stuff, but they do damage, but they look the part, right? We don't have to discuss exactly what they are. We can just what they look like, and if they do DPS, right? That's what I'm after. And then I've got a bunch of I've already got a bunch of upgrade. There's some upgrade tokens here. And then I've got another stuff. So I could almost, these I gotta use, I think. What have I got in my bank? Thought I had something else in here. That would basically, I thought I could at least get all my weaponry up to Mark 15. And I still don't know how the prize pack, the Phoenix stuff works. I just have these tokens that come out. I don't know what they're. Oh wait a minute, I think if you go to the Phoenix store, right, when you open these, it takes you to the Phoenix store and you buy things with those. So FYI, you can place the Phoenix currency in your account bank like that. Only on my, let's see, let me back up. Go for it. So your outfit isn't extravagant. My outfit? What do you mean? I am a admiral in the 2409 to 2411 time frame. This is what we're supposed to look like. We're not supposed to. The menagerie of costumes that people wear. I'm fine. It's a game, right? I just wish it's always been one of my pet peeves with STO. Like, why are you focusing so much on having so many different types of freaking uniforms? It's like, who's going to be upset about not having a bajillion million uniforms? I mean, if you're in Starfleet, shouldn't you expect to only have like one uniform to wear? But see, I'm weird. That's me. That's just my personal touched in the head preference. I think I'd hop down to the academy and refine some dilithium. Oh, it's been 2 days. I skipped last night again. Well, when I was working all night. And then 2, I got to playing baseball again. So where am I going? I'm meaning to go yeah, I'm going up here. Whoops. I was reading chat. Go full rainbow? For Pete's sake. I would probably have a heart attack and die at that point.
Starfleet welcomes its allies from the Romulan Republic to Earth's space dock.
Don't worry about getting Dr. Pulaski back to save me if I went full rainbow. Think of it as giving the Borg ag. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. After ransacking my other characters, I was able to get over 200 upgraders. Holy crap. Well, see, that would be... That's all. I don't barely ever play my other characters. That's the problem. My admiral's in a white uniform to look like Thrawn. Well, that's kind of cool. I'm fine with everybody wearing whatever they want to wear. I'm fine with it. And some people, I mean, we saw freaking Superman 5 seconds ago, right? I'm a more, I don't know. My light RP tends to trend toward the harder edge. But I still like, because I'm not all the way up in it. My main is a Mako, so he dresses part on a way minute. See, oh, I've got plenty of different costumes. Don't get me wrong. Hold on a second. I'll collect my 1,000 extra to lithium. So my main, the way people I was showing you are tactical, right? I've got a tactical duty uniform, right? Blacked out, darkened, all that good stuff. So I look cool. Now I got this to go with it. But I had like a black, I think I had it was a Discovery era thing. So I've got, you know, I've got stuff. I've got a costume for every situation, man. I got off duty. I got my fleet. I got my diplomatic thing, because Hick's a diplomat too. Especially when he's been kicked out of Starfleet. Or he's threatened to quit Starfleet, or he's taking sabbaticals or taking leaves. I got my dress uniform. Thank you, Atomos, for having me get that. Because my fleet doesn't have shit like that. I got my, this is me when I was in the, and then I've got costumes from like every era of Hick's life. Because I got Hick's life mapped out, right? That's when he was in the academy, during the Dominion War, like his first ship. It's usually the costume and the rank he was at the end of his tenure on a ship. You know, that's when he was on the Crockett. That was his first ship out of the academy. And the Alamo was I hate this costume. It's the lower decks thing, but in real, I hate the white. It wouldn't be so bad if it wasn't for the white stripe in it. I cannot stand the white stripe. And the badge is weird because it's a cartoon. I don't like the Picard uniforms, but at least they look more like Starfleet. You know, I mean, this looks like a but this looks like a cartoon Starfleet uniform. But it's the only thing I got. And then here's his first tenure on the Churchill, so that's now Picard era. Thank you, Picard, for that, I guess. And then the Churchill C, this is like STO days, early 24 or whatever. And then Hick now. Old man Hick. What's the holodeck one? Oh yeah, the holodeck is the one I just use to change up stuff whenever I want to. Like for doing the Discovery episodes and stuff like that. See, Space Barbie. I'm all about it. I'm all about it. The off-duty kind of look cool. Hick's very casual. He's got a ball cap that sometimes he wears. Yeah. So. Yeah, he's got Space Tims on. And then what passes for jeans. All right. What are we doing? What am I doing right now? So, uh-oh, more email. Oh, more things expired in the exchange. I'll never... How long do things last? I thought I just put this up for sale like last week. Oh, why does it only delete one? Weird. All right, let's go through this back on the exchange. See if we can't tank the hoarder market some more. Oh wait a minute, I gotta be in a mail terminal to get that stuff done. So many rules. Off duty equals wanted. That's when the ball cap comes in, so I can like keep the ball cap low. not be recognized. Wrong thing. Actually, the disco with the right colors really looked more like Star Trek. Yeah, that's what I liked about that. Was the only saving grace in see. I mean, I don't have a problem with the disco uniforms at all, to be quite honest. The original ones. I thought that those, like, okay, yeah, those look like they could be like a weird phase of Starfleet uniforms pre the Cage, 10 years or so before the Cage. I was cool with that. I was fine with it. It looked retro enough to me. And then when Pike came in and they actually put the colors on them, like, okay, I dig it. They should have just went with that for the entire show. I don't know why they did that just for that. Just because we had a transition period with DS9, with TNG, DS9, and then the TNG movies, for some reason, because there was overlap in the transition, because not everybody's going to get the brand new uniform on day one. I get it. Or if you want to separate it out to like ground or station based utility uniforms versus shipboard uniforms, I was fine with that. DS9 TNG era, that they used to kind of keep those mixed up. But this whole thing, we're like, oh, you can just have multiple uniforms all over the place running at the same time for whatever reason. I don't know. What military does that? Who does that? Let's see here. What is that doing? I was getting my mail. Where's the mail thing at? Take our Horta back. Can't sell it. Oh yeah, and those things. We're never going to sell those things or that. We will sell them. Pardon me. Let me check that. We will sell them. Somebody will be desperate enough to pay for them. We just have to be patient and persistent. What's the Horta market like these days? Since last week. Nobody has a Horta? And mine didn't sell? What did I sell it for last week? What did I put it? The ball cap is so choice. It was good for the time. I wish you could take it off and on. I wish you could like right click and just like turn it off, like in so many other games where you don't have to like show the helmet, or you can like activate it or deactivate it. But I had to go to a freaking costumer to freaking turn it off. So I was like, well, if I'm not on the run, I don't want to wear the hat all the time. Summer events next month? What? Already? Military and police change uniform every few years. Well, I get that, but you don't see like when they change uniforms, you don't see them like, there's nobody sitting around wearing the uniform from the 90s, right? Or the early 2000s, or years after they changed uniforms. There's the transition period, obviously. But it's not like 20 years later, we're still, oh, we have 4 uniforms. I mean, there's different kinds of uniforms for different duties. But like 2 different ships, why do they have 2 different uniforms? I don't get that. What they should have done is kind of what they were doing with TNG when they went to the collars and all that stuff, as they left the skin tight unitard uniforms for the either the non-bridge crew or the non-commissions, the non-coms. They should have done that with the DS9 uniforms. Those should have been like the non-com uniforms. Let's see. But then when the TNG movie started up and they went to the great, which I love, they're my favorite actually. I know they are a lot of people's, the black and the gray with the colored collar or colored neck, the quilted shoulders and all that. I love them. Everybody has them. There's no difference. They all have the same uniform basically. They might have a different fit, kind of like they did with the early TNG, middle TNG. Sorry. How much are we gonna sell this thing for? Nobody has a Horta on the freaking market. How's that possible? There's got to be other Hortas out there, right? Okay. There's an acid one. Oh, it's a hatchling. Wait, what's the difference? Wait, what? What's the possible difference? Oh, it's non-combat for one thing. Mine's a combat pet. Yeah. Mine should be more expensive. Mine 3 million? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna sneak this in here. I'm gonna make people think I'm selling them this thing. I'm gonna make it sell. I'm gonna sell for like, what was I trying to sell it for last week? 35 million or some crap like that? Wish you could see the history. What you were trying to sell it for. We'll do it for, we'll do this for everything's 10 million. It's the $10 million store. Everything's $10 million. Because everybody has billions of dollars, so why not? Let's see here. Search. Hello, what is that? Who are you? Chaotic Entropy. Thank you for the follow. TrekRadio official, appreciate you. Whoa, yo, what's up, El Roboto? I hadn't looked at chat in a minute. My apologies, everybody. Yep, next month is June, so someone decided it's summer in this universe. All right, smart ass. Okay. All right. You said your piece. You can not say that now. It's not like you couldn't update the replicators right away. Well, that's true too. Yeah, that's a good point. You're basically, your updated uniforms are only as, oh, wait a minute. They didn't see, that's the thing. Wait a minute. Now, did they replicate uniforms or not? That's the thing. I don't know if they did. Why were they always going to Garrick to get their uniforms tailored? Why were they all calling ship stores to get things made? That's weird. They damn sure didn't replicate uniforms before TOS. That's another thing Discovery gets wrong. At any rate. But they swapped the gold and red in TNG and it messed my brain in 87. Well, it does make more sense though, doesn't it? It feels like command. I mean, I guess gold does kind of feel like a command color. It almost feels like a admiralty color, like a flag officer color. More than just general command or whatever. I didn't mind the red gold swap. It did take a little to get used to. They left blue. They left sciences as blue, which was proper. But then they did the weird, what's the blue and teal thing? That was always confusing. And it would have been less confusing as long as they had left it with teal being medical and blue being the real sciences. And teal being the medical sciences. I would have been fine with that. But then they like kind of mixed that up around, screwed around with that a lot too. Let's sell this stuff too. Hold up a minute. Let me finish this. Let me finish selling this stuff. So I can chat with you guys. Like, we don't get a lot of time to chat. Oh yeah, we've been selling this stuff for like 6 million a piece. Is it the fact that I'm bundling them? Is that the problem? Can you not buy, if somebody has this bundle, can I only buy the full bundle or can I not buy like one of these? I don't want to spend my own money to find that out. We're going to go back to the 6 million thing. We're going to keep at it. We're going to keep trying. Actually, you know what we're going to do? We're going to sell them. We're going to lower the price. We're going to bring it down to 5 million a piece instead of 6 million. That should undercut some people, I would think. Yeah, look at that. 3 at 5 million. What's wrong with that? Okay, they were full red in the movies. They were full red. Oh, you mean the maroons? The monster maroons? But everybody wore monster maroons. That was the thing. That was the TOS movie era. Was like, the colors for the division stuff were so crazy. Like the pastels, like the medicals was like this weird green, puke green. And gray, whatever Chekhov, I don't know what division Chekhov was in. He was wearing gray. I think Uhura wore gray as well. Sulu still wore yellow, so it makes me feel like Sulu was in operation still. But I don't know, man. I can't even remember what those things are at this point. It was just so confusing. Command was white. That was the only thing that I could figure out. That's in the medicals were green. Don't ask me what sciences were. And then trainees, cadets were that bright hazard. Don't shoot me orange. 8 million, huh? 8 million, huh? I will sell you for 7. 7 even. How much of an undercut should I do here? Oh, wait a minute. Wait. Don't put that up yet. Don't put that up yet. That's just for all that. Let me go. Is there other versions of this out there? You got your stream ready once you're ready? All right. I'll be ready at the top of the hour, good sir. Thank you. Everybody stick around. El Roboto Gaming coming up next. Stick around, find out what he's going to play. The real sciences. Wait, you know what I meant? Oh, I wasn't trying to like denigrate the medical sciences. I mean, I was just trying to like medical sciences versus the other sciences, like the sciences, and not the versus the medical stuff. Science is like astrology and whatever, geology and everything else. Stuff like Spock did versus what McCoy does, right? TMP uniforms total 70s disco wear. Oh God, I like them. I dig them. I see what Gene was going for. But there were so many variants. I mean, how many times did Kirk change costumes in TMP? How many different versions of Kirk costume did we see? It was crazy. Ah, here we go. Ooh, the crit D ×3 is the heavy hitter seller. I see. All right. I'm tired of reselling this, so I'm gonna undercut. I'm gonna be the cheapest. I'm gonna go 7.5. 7.5. Oh, it's already up there. 7.5. 7.5. You look commas like normal people, like not savages without all the missing commas. Very good. Did I say astrology? I said astrobiology. Or astrometrics. I didn't say astrology. Did I? Surely to God I didn't say astrology. Please, somebody back me up. I'm pretty sure I didn't say astrology. All right, what am I doing now? We can start working on this stuff. So we need to go out and do some more repair shields. Anti-proton damage on the ground. Destroy Tholian ships so we can get this stuff done at once. Visit 6. I've never done the tour of the galaxy thing. Oh my God. I don't have a speedy enough ship for that crap. Can I even get 6 done in the time of it? You should have clipped that. I'm pretty sure I didn't say astrology. I mean, I could be wrong. I'm never gonna. I mean, it's possible I'm wrong, but I can't imagine I would have said astrology. Get me back up to the thing, space station. Let's go talk to the tour guy. Let's knock that out. The universal thing. Oh, it's probably hard. Is that why it's universal? Oh boy. I should probably do 6 should be easy. Is that Addo, was that you? Did you just snipe me right there? That was you, wasn't it? You dirty dog. I'm gonna bring up my social media. I'm gonna out you right now. Admit to it or I'm outing you. That was you. Walking right in front of my face. You probably I didn't know. You probably walked around me like 5,000 times before that. It was you, wasn't it? You dirty dog. I'm gonna out you. I'm hitting no right now. Admit it. Dude, this is Twitch. The delay is not this long. Why are you not admitting it yet? All right, get out of it. You better be anonymous, buddy. I want to say. Didn't look like you at all. Get out of it. He's at Starfleet Academy too. You dirty dog. How many times had you walked around me that I just totally didn't even notice you? It's not that big a delay, is it? I have the minimal delay possible. I am curious. No. Wait a minute. He's over here, right? Yeah, he's over here. I am curious how many times you walked around me and were even on screen and I didn't even see you. About 5 seconds. Yeah, I can't do anything about that. I've got the minimal buffer settings in OBS. This is the guy, right? Captain Yim? The hell kind of name is Yim? Hello, Roberts. The hell? I'm an admiral, buddy. How about some respect? Yeah. All right, a captain must be in master navigation. Are you ready to test your mettle against the best in Starfleet? Mission has a time limit of 15 minutes. You will earn energy credits for each sector you see and a bonus reward if you visit them all. All right, so how do you do this? You start off here, and I presume you just like, what's the best pattern? Is it like you want to try to hit these corners so you can like snake through the corner? You just have to get in across the sector lines. Is that how that works? Yeah, it reminded me I haven't visited whenever cooldown is done. Oh yeah, give it a try. There's a cooldown of 15 minutes, man. All right, let's go. Is it started already? Oh crap. Visit all explored areas of the galaxy. Beta quadrant, alpha quadrant. Beat me up. Get me out of here. We gotta go. Clocks are running. You're clearing locations by column and row. Okay. You only need 6 and 15 minutes. Well, I want as many as possible. Hello, game, please. There's 15 minutes here. What's going on? It's Soul Sector space. How hard should it be to load it? I'm not even out there. Oh my God. Yes, go. I got this. I don't even know what I'm doing. That's the thing. What have I got? Okay, where am I at right now? I'm down here. I'm in Vulcan sector. Go towards... Okay. All right, enable this crap. I never use it anymore. Go this way. If you just have to cross the line, then I can get like... There's 4, like, boom. I'm in this one, and then, is it counting one? Oh, it wants you to go to specific ones. Oh, God. Am I even going the right way? Halt. Full stop. Oh, my God. Oh, okay. I gotta go to these things. Go. I can just double click and go, right? You have to just roll through the circle. Is that it? Do I do anything when I get here? Oh, we got it. Next. Should I go hit all these across the top? What's my speed? I don't know, man. I've got the thing. I'm saving it for the long drums, the long hauls. All right, get turned, get aimed, hit it. I asked a 2-part question. You said yes. Jesus Christ, classic Atomos. work north to south on the map. Okay. I don't have the thing. I don't have the DOFs to freaking get my cooldown. F for Romulus in the chat, please. Thank you. If anybody deserved a loser system, it was them. There, I said it. You actually gave him F. Holy crap. All right. We know who the sympathizers are. I don't feel like we're on course for some reason. We're too close for me to hit the quantum, the slipstream thing. We got to save it for like long hauls. Like if I was going from here to over here. Not sector block to sector block, or sector to sector. Oh, the music is on point for this too. If you put your cursor over the speed bar, you'll see your warp speed. Roger that. This one right here. Transwarp's only 12.34, man. I'm slow. Does the engines even affect that speed at all? I don't think they do they? In sector space? Hello, I'm here. Oh my god. Oh, I gotta get close. Go. $12.34. Is it still the same? Same. So that doesn't affect that. 12.34 is okay. Borg engine. I don't think I have it on me right now. Yeah. I've never done this before. I'm not set up. I'm not geared for it. Yep, gonna need bigger engines to go faster. Like, I mean, what kind of speed, what kind of number am I looking to have? What's the maximum number? Is there a maximum number? You guys are just throwing out numbers. What's your number? Okay. We're gonna be comparing engines and stuff. Feeling very vulnerable right now with my 12.34 engine speed. I said go there. You didn't turn. How far away is that? Oh, I cleared the whole block. Is that what that means? Wait, dude. Wait. Do I have to clear 6 rows or 6 columns? Not just go to 6 systems? Hello, Coley. What's up, man? I'm not blowing anything up. I'm about to blow this engine up right now. X1 does 32.8. Holy crap, that seems fast. Borg engine's base warp is 14. Keep going south after you hit the system. So take out this whole column. Is that what you're trying to tell me? Speak English. Oh my god, I actually had to go like rub the star. Couple out of you. Was that the Atmos? I don't feel like I'm gonna make it. I don't. Oh, wait a minute. It is only 6 stars. Okay, but I want to do as many as possible, right? Is that hell? Is there any reward or something? Wait a minute. Is that star above us? I'm gonna have to go up here. Oh god, it's not gonna give me credit. It's not gonna give me credit. Wait, it's over here. Wasn't it? Nikes, slow down. Oh, we're going Iconia. Oh, cool. Hey, oh, so it's all done, but I can keep going, right? just knock out a whole column. Let's do it. Get the transwarp, yo. Now how fast? Transwarp 36. That's pretty good, right? I guess it would be better if I wasn't so slow on the base speed. Oh God. Can I turn? Solid transwarp? Okay. I'll take it. The Yan Nebula? Don't remember that one. Have I even been over in this part of space before? Utara's down here still. Okay. This used to be where all the Borg stuff was, down here, like past this. I'm glad they got it right, that it was out in the Delta Quadrant area. Why does this song feel like an epic rap battles of history? Epic rap battles of history! Jeez, it sounds like... This feels like an epic rap battles of history backing track. Holy crap. 550 to go. All right. Yeah, I know. There's buffs that help you increase your recharge time and stuff too, right? Go. I'll go here, and then down to here, and then boom up there if I've got time. I'll save the quantum for up there for that run from here to here. How much time we got left? 3 minutes, almost 4 minutes. Uh-oh, things have gotten sad. Oh, well, we're not going to make it anymore. Well, we made it, but we're not going to really, make it though. That's the problem. Oh, Drozana. I think Susanna's actually doing her show right now on Drozana for a fleet. Or maybe it's over already. Oh, I think it was I think it ended at 5. We could have stopped in to say hello. Why do I feel like this is going to turn epic any minute? Like this is like a build up. Here it comes. Here it comes. Why is that not working? Is that to prevent people from me from doing like what I'm doing? I'm like sitting here waiting just to kick it. Let's go. Oh, I like this. Here we go. All the build up. Base drop engage? I don't know. There may not be a base drop on this. It's going to do something though. It's going to get epic in about 5 seconds. Or in about 5 bars. Can't keep it up. Got to release this tension somewhere. Come on, we gotta scoot by, scoot by. Hard turn, hard turn. Hard about. Why didn't we get this row? What a bunch of crap. Why is this road not lit up? Turn, for God's sake. Oh my God, what are you doing? There you go, hard turn, hard turn, hard turn. And then straighten it out. Transport. What, they never actually, oh, a bunch of build up for nothing. Oh, what a disappointment. Switch to another song. Oh my God. Okay, I like how this one's starting. Okay. This almost feels like a new Trek theme song. Boom, boom. Oh, it almost had the same chord progression. That's what's throwing me off. We're gonna thread the needle. Thread the needle. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right. Head up here. $43 seconds left. I want to know, will it light this column up if I get that one, you think? I feel like if there has to be X number in a row or a column to give it to me. Won't. All right, you got to go somewhere with the song. You're building up to something. Let's go somewhere with it. You can't do me like the last song. Too hard about. I haven't got a column. Hey, we made a box. We boxed the world in. Ah, it's over. Great to see a young officer with some... Are you mocking me, my dude? I'll have you busted down the commander if you keep this. Come on, man. That's not funny. What did I get for that, by the way? What was the reward? Other than the universal thing, what did I get? That's the universal stuff. Ooh, we got marks. Better start throwing marks in competitive. What did I get for this? What was the point of doing this? XP? Is it just XP? Fortune and glory. All right. Oh wow, this sounds like a TNG intro almost. I'm just kind of listening now. Sorry. It's cold outside. I've been running for miles. Helicopter crash. Come on. When you going on tour, man? All right, let's do some Tholian stuff. We got half an hour. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. We need to repair ships anyway. What's the best thing for Tholians? That's Star Trek Online Endeavor. I should just bookmark this page, for God's sake. Tholian space. Tholians in space. Tholians in space. Tholians in space. Wait, I don't see Tholians in space. There they are. Last one. Crystalline Entity TFO. No. Pass. Archer System Patrol. Narendra story. Whoop. Oh my God. Okay. Now let's do patrol. That'll work. That'll help us get more shields and stuff. Those are under the TFOs now, right? Patrols. Yeah, there they are. Narendra. Where is that? Narendra 3, that should be like Beta Quadrant, shouldn't it? Archer System Patrol. Oh, I guess I can just go to the Archer System. What's it called? I guess I'll just go there. Where's the Archer System at? Helm, lay in a course for the Archer system and engage. Maximum warp. Where are we going? Oh yeah, it's over here somewhere. Is it all the way over? Where the hell is it? I thought it was down toward Klingon space. I don't appear to be on a heading for the Archer system at all. Isn't it like down here? Archer. Where the hell's Archer at? Helmsman's fires. I don't appear to be on a course for any system at all. There's Narendra Archer system. Jeez, it's all the way on here. Jeez. Be a little further away. No. I don't look like I'm heading right for it either, but I guess I am. Engage. Hey, Troy. Where you at, Troy? You don't need the Diplo thing? Bummer. All right. Archer isn't a system. Archer is a man, a scoundrel. Leia wouldn't like him. Was Archer a scoundrel? Archer was a Boy Scout, wasn't he? Good to see you, Romulan. Very trustworthy. All right, we're going to let's keep the weapon power down. Oh, it's just attract all kinds of fire, so we can get some shield damage. Ah, yes, your webs. Thank you for that. Thank you. I'm just gonna squeeze on out of that like it never happened. Thank you very much. Repair my shields. Heal my shields. Done. Alright, now we can go whole hog. Start destroying things. Didn't there used to be an auto loot? Brace for impact. That's gonna hurt. Ain't no fair. They use their Tholian web like a shield. What a bunch of crap. Am I still shooting through it? Oh, I'm still shooting through it. Never mind. Wasted photons. Quantums. There's still somebody here? Oh. No! All right, Will, please. I'm trapped in a glass case of emotion. I'm not locked in here with you. Let me introduce you to the more annoying bug creatures in the world. There you go. You dirty dogs. You're freaking... Why didn't we just call the Tholians at the end of this Picard season 2? They could have just done that. Spoilers, sorry. Hopefully you won't know what I'm talking about. Oh, I can't. I guess I'm not shooting through that. All right, we got a gap. Make for the hole. Just get out. I only want to try to take out with the emitters. Oh, I shouldn't have popped those at the same time. Dumb move on my part. Uh-oh. Yellow alert, by the way. Okay, we're good. Just an email. Is that all you do? Is just... That's all this patrol is just fighting in place, wave after wave? He's pretty weak. Oh, I hate when they do that. They bugged out. Reclaim it. Owie. Hey kids, remember dubstep? Yeah, we're done. I'm out of here. It's a personal hell. It is a personal hell. Just wave after wave. Never ending. Or are you talking about dubstep? Dubstep's kind of a personal hell too. Let's see here. Anti-proton damage on the ground. Oh, we got Endeavor point here. How are we going to spend it? Easy enough. Space. Done. Fantastic. Anti-proton on the ground. We can do that anywhere, right? Well, we're out in the middle of nowhere. Would we go to Voth Battle Zone or some crap? I could just transwarp there, I'm sure. Let's just go there, I guess. Unless they put the new TFO. The two new TFO's not in yet, right? It's not coming until the new stuff comes in, isn't it? The Assault on Terek Nor update, is that in yet? Are they going to rename it? Ask Popsicle Pete. You can spend your Endeavor points on Popsicles. No, what? Popsicle Pete only takes bags, all right? Only bags. I don't know what's hard to understand. Popsicle Pete don't know about Endeavor points. He only knows about bags. You can buy bags with Endeavor points. Why am I doing this? Why don't I just warp there? It's a bit of a waste of a transwarp. I was kind of close. All right, the music's got a little silly now. Get a little cookie cutter. Oh boy, my favorite place in the world. Oh, nice looking. Well, that's not bad. It's not bad. Well, damn. Sorry. Be like that. Now, how do I get there? I can take the ground battle zone shuttle, right? Can you only take 2 people with you into the battle zone? I thought it was odd. You don't take your whole crew? We'll take Grohl and we'll take Thyril. And we'll try out our new stuff that we got. Darn, I want some replicator rations from Atomos on a bed, and I was wondering if Fossil Pete would take those. No, but you could replicate some bags, man. You gotta think 3-dimensionally. You gotta think in 4D chess, my guy. All right, boys, this way. Come over here. We got some stuff. My dude. Where is it? Is it Christmas in your world, my guy? All right. All right, we got some secret weapons. All right. Oh, we need to do anti-proton damage. So, okay. Where's my anti-proton row at? It's this row. We'll bring these along. And we'll bring this. Yeah. And then we'll give one of the other boys. Actually, we'll give the boys the split beams. Let them do I'll wreak havoc in other ways. I'll expose and I'll let them exploit constantly. How about that? I don't like using I hate shotguns. They're terrible in this. I hate them in this game. Now this is what I'm after right there. Boom. Then we'll give the boys. We'll give them the good stuff. That didn't sound right after I said it. Forget I said that. We'll give them that stuff, the cool stuff. Yeah, that sounds better. Oh yeah, we look like we're ready for business now, don't we? All right, let's mount up. Oh, we got stuff we didn't do from salvage. Get this stuff out of here. Oh God. Why I haven't protected any of that stuff? Oh Lord. What did I just do? 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 Wait a minute, where did that go? Did I salvage it? Are you kidding me? Why is salvage right next to protected status? Why in God's name are these two things next to each other? Why don't you just have salvage, change protected status, and discard? Why don't you just go and put discard there? Let's just make it even more of a gamble, for God's sake. I think I just salvaged one of my Mark 15s. There's no unsalvage, right? Fantastic. Don't tell Durs. Jesus Christ, man. What a bunch of... Are you kidding me right now? Did I equip it? Where would I have equipped it to? No, I didn't equip it at all. Nothing came back. There's no, like, none of the Mark 15 stuff came back. I salvaged it. That's exactly what I did. Oh my God. I can't believe I just did that, man. Yeah, that's a big sigh right there. Holy crap, man. Why, what kind of game design is that? It almost feels like intentional. Well, make sure you put the salvage right next to the protection. We'll get a few back. We'll get a few things back. That'll help us clear out the... That'll help us clear out the economy. Bro, golly, man. That's a bummer. That is a beyond... That's a bummer, dude. That ruins the day right there. Somebody goes through the trouble making that crap and giving it to you out of the kindness of their heart, and you just freaking just rip. Why didn't I protect it to begin with? I should have been. All right, I want to go kill things now. Is everything already done? Nothing's in ally control. Let's go. I don't want to talk to some. Why is the teleporters down? Are we waiting right now? What's going on? I've never been here where like the teleporter, at least one teleporter was working. Is the zone resetting? How does this work? Oh, none of the teleporters are available. Is there another way out there? Can I just manually go out there? Can I just take one of these walkways? I can just do that, right? Let's just go this way. Yeah, I could have sworn there was a confirm salvage button. I guess there's not. Well, I feel like a real damn idiot now. Ah, that's one of those rifle. No, that isn't. That's a old school rifle. That's not the one that's in the Delta reputation. I thought it was. Or maybe it is. Whoa, 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 buddy. You sneak attack bastards. Oh yeah, we'll be done with this in a second. What is this? Oh yeah, never mind. Let's get this thing. Go kill some dino? Absolutely. We're here to finish what the asteroid started. Wait, is that an enemy? Have I even seen this thing before? Yeah, we're over halfway on the damage. All right. Does that do it? It does it, right? Good job. Oh, wow. That's not cool. 2 of them? Is that normal? All right, done. Next. Kill that pet. It's just harmlessly trying to communicate. What's the next zone? Where's the next zone? We can go clear up the teleporter. Can we even get there from here? We should be able to, right? Dino's smart. Dino half power suit. Dino together strong. I guess this way? What? Good job, boys. Good job. Is this new? I don't remember seeing this big thing here before. Maybe I've never done this. Is this where the big dinosaur comes down? Hello, we're here to stop your evil plot. Dude, these chromodynamic anti-proton guns are the shiz. Oh, is this just a capture point? Just stay out of the red zone, boys. We could use more people here. That'd be great. We're not getting anti-proton damage as we move on. Who cares about the point? I'm here to deal down. Oh, we did it all. We done it. We're out of here. Get me out. Oh, look at that. 5 minutes left in the stream. I'm not here to actually win the zone. Are you kidding me? I'm here for personal reasons. Oh, they will put me out here. Oh God, and I can't. Oh, I got a minute to cool down. Oh, we finished it for the day. What is this? Oh, some bull crap that credits that I'll never use. Fantastic. Man, that is a bummer. I suppose I could just buy one of these rifles and then upgrade it. And I've got an upgrade token I could burn. It is upgrade weekend, isn't it? I feel bad, man. I feel bad. Durs went through the trouble of making that stuff and just giving it to me. And it's... It's a sad. Just feels bad, man, for sure. At any rate, it can be easily replaced. That's why I've never had any Mark 15 weapons for 12 years, 12 plus years, because they're so easy. They're so easy to replace. Oh, this guy's got the dreadnought. Oh, with some kind of crazy shields on it. Very nice. Open a hailing frequency to this ship. It's got something leaking on its deflector dish. There's apparently a rave going on in deflector control. 12 years? That long? Gosh. We are getting old, dude. You don't have to remind me. Holy shit. You don't have to remind me. Give me back to Earth, please. We're getting very close here. We might as well start wrapping it up. The deflector control is a great place for raves. Yeah, just don't do it while you're trying to pull a ship out of a energy ribbon. Let's see here. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Crash. Aha, touched it. I win. I like to play chicken with the tractor beam people controlling the dock. We won. All right, let's go sell our stuff. What little things we got? I couldn't finish up. I couldn't read it without making the noise. Very good. Very Club 47 of you. Now, what do you use these things? What do you buy with this crap? I've never used any of these things. Presumably there's a store of some sort that takes this. Why is there bajillion freaking currencies in this game? Somebody explain that to me. I just don't. I remember when people used to, when they freaked out when we went from C coins to Z coins. And the Muds market, man, 75% off is not enough. Holy crap. Things are in here like still 20 bucks, 35 bucks, 20 something bucks, 42.50. Not good, man. At any rate, I think with that, it's time to start saying goodbye and wrap it up. Warp nacelles during ion storms are great, but only in NX class starship. Well, you gotta watch it out. That's when you definitely gotta have your little freezer pacifiers and whatever else the kids do. Keep the body temps down. It gets hot and stuffy up in them nacelles, man. Oh boy. I am out of here. Thank you guys, man. Where's all these people coming? Where are you people coming from, man? Thank you for being here. Much appreciated. Stick around. El Roboto Gaming coming up next. We'll see what he's up to. Fortnite? Minecraft? I don't know. Did he ever? When you ever gonna finish Subnautica, my guy? Come on, dude. We'll find out. It's a mystery. Stick around. Bazag later. A little later. 2 or 3 hours from now. Well, thank you very much. Good seeing you, Math. Welcome back, man. I haven't seen you in a long time. Coley, Addo, Blind, been here since the start. Chaotic Infantry. It's infantry. Oh my God. Chaotic Entropy. I got mush mouth today. I don't know what's going on. Everybody. Coley. Whoever else. Did I miss anybody? I don't think I did. Thank you, everybody. Much appreciated. If you aren't following the Trek Radio official here on Twitch, feel free to do so. Any primers? Go ahead and throw that out there. Any primers? If you want to follow Trek Radio official elsewhere, Facebook, Instagram, you'll find it. YouTube and Twitter, it's just Trek Radio. And of course, the mothership, the Live 365, fully licensed internet radio station at trekradio.net. All kinds of music and live entertainment, where you can catch me on Tuesday nights Kick at Night, 10 p.m. Eastern, kicking off the Thursday night watch. Following a full day of music from Blind, the Tornado Tuesday. And then followed up by Atomos at midnight with harmless content. At least that's what the schedule is. It's not been the schedule for quite a while now, though. It's we do some news, and then me and Atomos shoot the breeze for a while, and then we let him hand it off and let him close out the night with a little bit of music on harmless content. Come on and hang out. It's been fun. Come join us on the Discord. There's a link down in the below the thing here on the channel. Click that. Come hang out. Come hang out with the cool kids on the back of the bus, please. Love to have you. That's it. I'm out of here. I'm over time, actually. I took too long to say goodbye. Happy Mother's Day to everybody involved. Make sure you say hello to your mothers for me. I'm out of here. GG.